Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new tag LR Goku Black Rose and Zamasu. So this is the new carnival for the part 1 of the global Dokkan campaign. He leads super bosses, which isn't really that great of a team, so we're kind of putting in, we're pacing together a team here to kind of have him run, to use his own leader skill, but I think a lot of times he either won't be using his own leader, or he's probably going to be on the team with all of the Goku Black clones. That is also one of the events that has dropped for the celebration. We haven't done that yet, and I want to make sure to get that on video, like actually going through the event. And then once we've gotten all those, we'll probably do another kind of showcase with him to see how he looks on that team. But for now, we're going to do this, and yeah, we'll see how well he performs. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. Let's get this done. Okay, so jumping in, first off, let's go ahead and let's take a look at him. So he is attack and defense up by 200, receives initial key +2 for every key sphere he obtains, attack and defense up by 80%, and attacks are effective against all types for all allies who include Goku Black. So this is where I think it's going to be good having all the Goku Black clones for the team, because then they'll be able to actually get this extra buff from his passive. Let's see, per extreme class category ally or future saga category ally in the team, depending on which has more, you're going to get attack and defense up by 50% up to 150, chance of performing a crit, and damage reduction up by 20% up to 60. So this is kind of like the Goku, right? He gets the damage reduction, but instead of dodge, you're getting crit. So Goku Black's going to be trying to hit harder as opposed to trying to dodge out of the way of things. When all allies in the same turn are extreme, or if there's another feature saga category ally attacking the same turn, he's going to guard, which is great, as long as he has that condition going. Let's see, when activating the active skill or when he has 18 or more key, he's going to have attack up by 200, and launch an additional attack has a great chance to become a super, which kind of sucks. It's not a guaranteed super, but I mean, sure, maybe he's going to be hitting hard enough to where it won't matter too much, and that's kind of why they nerfed it, but I guess we'll see. When he receives attack, he's getting additional defense up by 180, and then be able to tag switch out with Zamasu once you hit the fourth turn. So let's go ahead and run this. So we've got a future saga category ally, right? So he's got his whole buff. We got a bunch of extreme class on the team, so he's gonna get his whole buff from that already. Yeah, let's see. So he's not really gonna be like a crazy slot 1 like Goku was, because Goku has all that dodge. I mean, he's got damage reduction and he's got guard, which is good, but I don't think he's gonna be a crazy slot 1 character. I mean, maybe, we'll see. We'll test him out in a couple different spots, but right now there's no attacks up front, so I'll go ahead and do this. And that Int LR Rose has actually got a time limited buff right now, which is awesome. So we're definitely going to be taking advantage of that while we can and having him on the team. All right, 15 mil crit to open up. All right, yeah, and there's the additional, and it was not a super, and holy shit, that attacks that. I kind of caught that right at the end. Dang. Yeah, dude, these time limited buffs for these characters is nuts. Holy shit. I assume he'll tank this just fine. Yeah, single digits, not even double digits, single digit. Yeah, I'm very excited for these characters. I think Rose is awesome as a character and as a pick for this. Having him be the tag with Zamasu is even better. And I do wish that they fused, right? Same with the Blue Boys. I wish they fused into Vegito and like actually stayed fused. But I think this opens the door for them to do it later, as well as it's just an opportunity for us to actually utilize the tag switch mechanic, you know, the reversible exchange a little bit more right now. All right, well, he's going to die anyway, so I really don't care. So we're just going to pick up that. And then we'll just do that for Frieza back there. Yeah, 31. Jeez. That's a cold KO screen too there. Okay, so I think we're gonna keep the Int Rose here, and then we're gonna float the other one off and have him link up with the other Goku Black. So let's do this. We're gonna keep him in slot 1 because I want to see how he does. We'll do that. And then we'll pick all those up for you back there. Okay. All right, so no super. 25 million. All right, yeah, so we got the additional super here. Nice. Yeah, and he is, just like the Goku, he is stacking attack on his 18 ki. Not his 12, unfortunately. So all the additionals aren't really going to do too much for us in terms of stacking. But every time we get the 18 ki for him, he's going to be building up his attack. So he's going to be hitting harder later on. That's going to make the Merge Zamasu super, or the Merge Zamasu active, hit a lot harder as well. Which is kind of the point, I guess. Or you do have the chance to just use Goku Black's active skill, right? And do the joint attack with Zamasu and make that one hit. Probably hit hard as shit, too.
To bring about the justice I desired, I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally. In this timeline, there is no one who can stop us. We have all the power here. The two of us alone!
That is such a cool entrance. Dude, they are so cool. Okay, so let's we're gonna go into Jiren standby.
You can take it from here. The fighters who hoped to challenge me have already failed.
And let's take a look at Zamasu here. I want to take a look. What did he just say to me?
Let's finish this. I will obliterate you.
Oh, that sounded like a threat there, bud. Yeah, his battle motion, nothing too crazy, right? Just kind of going into his fighting stance. That's fine. See his passive, so he can do reversible exchange. Ki +7, attack and defense up by 200. High chance to crit, and he's got automatic just guard. When attacking, he's got attack and defense up by 200. Future Saga category allies, damage reduction up by 10%. And when activating the active skill, or when attacking with 20 or more ki, he's going to get additional attack and defense up by 200%, launch a super, attack and defense up by 300%, perform a crit, and recover 6% of damage dealt as HP when the HP is 60% or less. So we're not under that threshold yet, so that's not really going to matter too much. He doesn't really have damage reduction other than that 10% he gives his allies. So I wonder how hard he gets hit. So we're going to... Yeah, so this is the friend one, right? He's got some more links than I do. He went ahead and got his big bad bosses level 10. Smart man. I think we're going to leave him like this. And see how he does. Jiren I'm really not too worried about. And I want to get enough orbs with these guys to dodge. Yeah, 7 or more ki for them to dodge. So we're gonna do this for Jiren, We'll do that for Zamasu. That way he can get an 18 key. And I'll just pick all those up just so they dodge and they don't get us killed. Because I don't ever trust the Broly trio not to frickin' throw the fight for us. Okay, so you might see a super come in on Zamasu. What did I say, 36 million? Okay. He's got his additional super here. Dude, his animations look really good. Really good. Okay, no super on him. I was kind of hoping to see how he took a super after attacking. Yes, chances are he's gonna try to super them. Yeah, so good thing we made sure they dodged. They would have been dead. They would have thrown the whole run for us.
To bring about the justice I desired, I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally. In this timeline, there is no one who can stop us. We have all the power here. The two of us alone.
All right, so they did that. They did the change twice. That's fine. Okay, so for mine, let's go ahead and keep him as Goku Black. I'm actually debating floating off the Zamasu on the next turn to try to get on here to link up with this Goku Black. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We might just keep them separate. All right, so let's do this. That way you can get your 18 key off. We'll pick up all those. And we'll pick up those for Frieza. Frieza's obviously kind of buffing super bosses as well. Damn, nice. Yep, there's the additional super. Awesome. Yeah, dude, he hits pretty tough. He's gonna hit harder and harder later as we go in. Very nice. Okay, so now's when it gets a little bit hairy. Oh, we do have the domain though for Goku Black. Yeah, we're definitely gonna use this.
You shall now feel the full brunt of a god's anger. I hope you're ready.
Alright, so now with that up, Super Boss is going to get another buff. So, Super Boss category, enemies and allies, attack and defense up by 10%, and an additional 10% for those who are also extreme class. So, it unfortunately does boost the enemy here in the stage that we're running, but, you know, it's fine. Furthest friend one. So, the active for Zamasu is the Merge Zamasu, and that's going to buff him. It doesn't buff the team, it just buffs him for the rest of the battle. If we switch to Goku Black, however, his active skill is going to, let's see, massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage. All attacks become critical hits. And Super Boss category allies attack and defense up by 15%. Plus initial 10% for those in Future Saga for 4 turns. So this is a buff for all of Super Bosses and then additionally Future Saga as well. So I think what we're going to do here, just to try to get their animations in the video, we are going to use this now to get that extra buff and so we can see the animations. So let's go ahead and do that.
To achieve, Our virtuous plan, the Zero Mortals plan.
We are sentencing the most unsightly beings to the heaviest punishment.
Damn, that hit hard. That was good. That was a good one. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure with you. 67% damage reduction before attacking. And with you right now, you're going to have your 60% damage reduction and guard. Yeah, so let's, you know what? For science anyway, we're gonna put you up front because I want to see how well you take these hits, especially at type disadvantage. So we'll grab those for you, and the rest of those for Jiren. I'm not really worried about transforming Jiren because that's not the point of this video. So I'm gonna let his standby kind of wear out. Oh, dude, he just took a super head on for double digits. Tight disadvantage. Holy shit. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I think Goku Black and Zamasu are pretty good. You know, as long as you've got the extreme class allies in the rotation or the Future Saga, and you get that guard in there, that definitely helps them out with that damage reduction. Okay, so for this rotation, oh, and there's no attacks back there, thank God. I was gonna say the Broly trio is probably gonna die, so it doesn't matter, but they're gonna be fine. So now I want to see the animation for this active skill. So obviously, for both of these active skills, the longer you stay in Rose, the more 18 key supers you do, the more you build up this attack, the stronger these are going to be. So we're launching them pretty early. So we're just taking an early look at these attacks. I mean, they're going to look more and more incredible as you go farther and farther in, and your core doesn't fuck up all the time. Would be even better. But yet here we are. It's, you know, these constant battles with this shit. All right, we're back in it. At least it didn't happen while we were doing the animation. So let's take a look at Merge Zamasu.
Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light. Age of Judgment!
Okay, yeah, so nothing too crazy coming out from him. I mean, again, it was just a pretty early active skill to use. He is only 55%. I think with that being juiced up from all the, you know, built up supers that you can do, he will definitely be a lot better. Does his... Does that active only work for Zamasu? No, it can't be that, right? No, I just think he gets... No, because he gets more ki because he's got the ki +7. I'm stupid. Okay. I was definitely overthinking that, and I was like, there's no way that active only works on Zamasu's turn. Yeah, no, it's the same. It's just the key is different from the passive skills. And then for you guys, sure, go ahead and do that. Okay. How do we take it? Okay, pretty hard hit. Pretty hard hit. Holy shit. Did that say 77? Dang. Dang. Yeah, that attack stat's crazy. Yeah, dude, I think they're pretty good. I don't know if they're as good as the Blue Boys. But they are pretty good. I do like them a lot. And I think I'm gonna like them a lot more with the full clones team. I think they're gonna look a lot more impressive there. And in the whole entire team overall, I think too. But yeah, dude, those are awesome. These characters were great picks. As much as I was hoping and praying for Daima stuff, these are still very cool characters. Their kits are very good. Their animations are beautiful, and I am very happy with them for sure. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll pick that up. Let's do this. And we'll try to get a bunch of ki for Frieza there. Because as the turns go on, he gets a little more susceptible to getting his ass whooped. Yeah, so remember the buff from Goku Black's active only lasts 4 turns. So it's not a for the rest of battle kind of buff, which sucks. I hate that they do that. Especially after doing the Kale Caulifla and they get their active, which boosts their team for the rest of battle. And then you get the next character that has the same kind of thing, but it's only for 4 turns. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I don't know, man. So I mean, majority of the time you're going to be using the Merge Zamasu active, right? Because that's going to give you the attack buff for the rest of battle. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer for that, right? You build up a bunch of attack and then launch that, and you're good to go. But I mean, there are certain situations, I guess, where you would use the other one, maybe to boost your team up a little bit if you know the fight's not going to last that much longer. Holy shit, yeah, he's gonna be dead. Oof, oof. Let's do that.
This pain will make me stronger. You shall now feel the full brunt of a god's anger. I hope you're ready.
I almost never get to use this rage mode, so I just want to use it for right now. Yeah, dude, I'm a big fan of these characters. I still think that the Blue Boys are probably better than the Rose Zamasu. But I don't think either of them are on that level of Super Vegito just yet. I don't know when we'll see somebody that's on that level, man. If it's not during this celebration, I don't know, because he is a freak. So trying to compare some of these new big bad units to him, you know, it's going to be the staple. It's what people are going to look at. Like, are they better than Super Vegito? The answer is no, they're not. But they are very useful in their own right. Goku Black having the Super Boss's leader skill is kind of crappy, but I guess if you're gonna run him on a full Goku Black team to utilize that line in his passive, that actually isn't really that bad of a leader skill. It's just whenever you try to use him in anything else. Okay, so let's do... We're gonna pull Zamasu out here because he's actually got that healing ability, right? So attack and defense up by 300, performs crits, and recovers HP. And I think from his 18 key, he actually heals 20%. So that could be useful here. We'll use this. I don't want to heal too much with him because I want him to actually do his thing, and then we'll do that. And we'll see. As long as we survive. Okay, we didn't survive, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. All right, guys, so that was our initial look at the new Goku Black Rosé plus Zamasu reversible exchange character. First thoughts, I like them. I think they're good, and I think they're useful in their own right. You just kind of have to find the right team for them, and Super Bosses in general isn't a crazy team. But again, I think once you utilize them with all the Goku Black clones, you might be a lot better. So, you know, we'll do another video once we get those all finished off. But until then, I think he's still very good. Maybe not on the level of the blue boys, but he's very, very good still. Zamasu seems very just like, I want to say plain, but he's just kind of there. I mean, he's there to help heal too. So I mean, I think that's kind of his big thing. He's going to help you heal a lot, while Goku Black's going to be dealing out a lot of the damage. But yeah, I mean, as for 55% unit, they're pretty good. So I think the more obviously the more dupes you get in them, the better they're going to be. But 55, I think, is really all you need for these guys because they still performed pretty damn well. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for the video today, guys. So if you hung around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the new LR Goku Black Rosé plus Zamasu reversible exchange character. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Is there stuff you would change about them? If there is, let me know. What kind of teams are you running them on? Let me know that as well so I can try those out. If you guys, you know, want me to use this character on anything else, let me know, man. I'm happy to do it. It'll be fun. Fun to run them. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!